and the Big Red One, the most distinguished division in the entire United States Army. On this, the 100th anniversary of the 1ID and the Big Red One. Today, on our show, we're going to have everything about sponsorship that you possibly need to know about, all right, for soldiers and spouses. We also have the veterinary clinic that's going to be here today. Talk about pets coming to Fort Riley. We have transportation that's going to show up. Transportation is going to help us out, talk about everything you need to know about moving household goods and shipping your furniture. Okay, at this time, I'm going to turn it over to our sponsorship coordinators here at Fort Riley to talk to you a little bit about sponsorship.
Hey, good afternoon. I'm First Class Phillips, along with Staff Sergeant Anderson. We are the Fort Riley Sponsorship Coordinators. Along with us, we have a representative for each brigade to make sure your transition to Fort Riley is smooth. First Brigade, we have Staff Sergeant Gay. Second Brigade, we have Sergeant Long. Duvarney, we have Sergeant Espinoza. Combat Aviation Brigade, we have Sergeant First Class Sanchez. First and Standard Brigade, we have Specialist Cole. 177 Chemical, we have First Sergeant Shirley. Dentac, we have First Sergeant Cantata. And Medac, we have Mr. Townsend. Again, we're here to make sure your life is easy in transition.
Once you fill out your 5434, basically 1, 2, 4, and 5, our sponsorship people here at Fort Riley, your brigade coordinators, will go on to do Section 3, and you'll be assigned a sponsor. If you need that sponsor to pick you up at the airport via Manhattan/Kansas City, they're authorized to do that. And if you don't, if you're single and you're coming here, you can actually get the replacement company. We'll have their phone number at the bottom of our page. They will can assist you picking you up and everything. If you have any questions for sponsorship, our number is 785-240-4749. Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. Okay, if you are an Army spouse and you came down on orders for coming to Fort Riley, even if it's a week ago up to a year ago, or a year ago before you get here, you need to give us a call immediately. We are here to provide you all the information you could possibly need to know, all right, to make very good, sound decisions on your move. We will also be able to link you in with the subject matter experts if you have a question. We will also be able to possibly get you in contact with the family readiness group also that you will be assigned to in the unit. So you give us a call. Our phone number is 785-239-5739 or 785-239-9435, and we'll be able to help you out. All right, I'm going to turn this over to the veterinary treatment facility, the vet clinic here on Fort Riley, to talk a little bit about pets coming to Fort Riley. Things that you need to know about authorized pets here on Fort Riley, the amount of pets authorized. So, this time, Staff Sergeant Burns and Pepsi will be here to talk to you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Staff Sergeant Burns in the NCOIC, the Veterinary Treatment Facility here on Fort Riley. We are located at Building 226 on Custer Avenue on Main Post. We're open Monday through Friday, 08 to 1600. Some things you need to know about bringing pets to Fort Riley. Banned breeds on Fort Riley include pit bulls, Rottweilers, Doberman Pinschers, Chows, Wolf hybrids, and any crosses of those breeds. If you are residing on Fort Riley, your pets are required to be microchipped, vaccinated for rabies and distemper, and you're required to register with the veterinary treatment facility. In order to register, stop by our office during normal duty hours. You do not need a scheduled appointment, and you do not need to bring your pet. If your pets were seen at a veterinary treatment facility in another installation, we can transfer the electronic records. If their pets were seen in a civilian veterinary clinic, please bring records with you. If you're residing off-post, you're not required to register with us unless you would like to schedule an appointment. Your pets are required to have the rabies vaccine per Kansas state law. At Veterinary Services, we focus on routine veterinary medicine such as vaccines and heartworm, flea, and tick treatment. Due to the high rate of heartworm disease and fleas and ticks in the area, we recommend that your pets start heartworm, flea, and tick treatment prior to arriving at Fort Riley. We also offer surgical services such as spays, neuters, and dental procedures, as well as limited sick calls. If you have any questions, please stop by or call us at 785-239-3886. If you would like to adopt an animal after arriving to Fort Riley, please stop by the stray facility at Building 224 to see what animals are available for adoption, such as Pepsi here.
All right, thank you, Staff Sergeant Burns and Pepsi for being here today. All right, now we're going to transition a little bit over to everything that you need to know about bringing household goods to Fort Riley. All right, household goods or furniture. As you are inbound here to Fort Riley, they'll be here to talk you through the entire process. Ms. Ingrid from the housing office is here to share with you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ingrid. I am from the transportation office. Congratulations, I hear y'all are coming to Fort Riley. I just wanted to go over a couple of quick things to make your transition to Fort Riley as easy as possible and let you know some of the requirements for doing a household goods move to Fort Riley. First off, most importantly, you want to ensure that 2 documents are correct. Your orders, the hard copy, not the notification that you get in the email, your actual paper orders are correct. Specifically, your rank and your dependent status. Dependents are listed, or anybody that you have listed on your DEERS. Additionally, your ERB, or your enlisted record brief. Make sure that your dependent status, again, is correct, and then also that your home of record location is correct. If for some reason your home of record location is not correct, upon arrival to Fort Riley, you're going to go to the Directorate of Human Resources, or DHR, as soon as you process into Fort Riley to get that corrected. Now, if you're single and your orders are cut and then you get married en route to Fort Riley, that's great, congratulations. The only problem with that is the entitlement for your household goods limits you to your household goods only. So if you have any questions regarding that specific issue, please contact us at 785-239-MOVE and speak with a transportation counselor, and they'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Now, ideally, setting up a transportation move at your training installation would be the best, but if that's not possible, please feel free to contact us by telephone at 785-239-MOVE or 785-239-6683, or via email at the email that we have listed here. Just be sure to reference home of record move in the subject line. Please do not do any kind of personal property move without receiving guidance from our office. That's very important. For a household goods government move, where the government comes in and packs your things out and has them delivered to Fort Riley, depending on the time of year and the number of moving companies available, time frame requirements can vary. And once you come in and you have your one-on-one brief with your transportation counselor, we will get into much further detail about that. Real quick side note, if your spouse or family member is going to be setting up your household goods move or talking about your household goods move on your behalf, they must have a power of attorney. It can either be a special power of attorney or it can be a general power of attorney. The special power of attorney has to be for household goods, and any of these documents can be obtained at any installation legal office. For a PPM or personally procured move you do yourself, you cannot perform this move prior to having your orders in hand, and you must receive transportation office counseling prior to commencing this move. There are several documents that are required prior to the completion of this move, and if you don't have all documentation, it can result in either a significant delay of your payment or it can deny your payment entirely. Again, if you have any questions whatsoever, even if you're still at your training installation and you want to ask us some questions, we're totally game for answering them. Just call us at 785-239-MOVE, or you can feel free to email us at the email listed, and again, just reference home of record move in the subject line. Thanks.
Okay, well thank you, Ingrid, very much. All right, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the 1st Infantry Division headquarters for allowing us to be here today. Also, would like to thank the sponsorship team, the veterinary facility, and transportation office. Next week, join us live down at the Welcome Center, where we'll have the 1st Replacement Commander and 1st Sergeant to talk about your first 3 days here at Fort Riley. Also, we'll have the Director of Emergency Services here to talk about everything that you need to know about getting onto Fort Riley and weapons registration on Fort Riley. Okay, at this time, before we end the show, we're going to look real quick and see, do we have any questions from our live audience?
Yes, we actually have 3 questions today.
Okay, well, let's go for it.
Okay, the first one is for sponsorship. I am an AIT holdover. What can I do to get a sponsor?
Oh, before you being a holder, I apologize. But once you complete your 5434, sections 1, 2, 4, and 5, we'll get it on our side, send it out to your brigade, so your brigade can issue you a sponsor.
Thank you. Our next question is for transportation. So, I was told all I have to do is to get a weight ticket to get paid for my move. Is that true?
That is actually not true. While a weight ticket is one component that is required for a PPM move, like I said, there are several other documents required upon completion, and you must receive transportation counseling and prior approval before you can start your move. So don't just get weight tickets and come in to Fort Riley.
Thank you. And our last question is for the vet. Can my dog go to the dog park if it is not registered on post?
So your dog is not required to be registered on post to utilize the dog park, but they should be vaccinated for rabies in December.
Awesome. That's all we have today, Brian.
All right, well, thank you. Okay. For Fort Riley, Kansas, where it's a great place to live, train, deploy from, come home to, where there is no mission too difficult and no sacrifice too great. Duty first. Victory!